Visa Center!
Is a must to get there. Hey, it's not true. Not true at all. Because there are programs that IELTS and other English tests are not required. You need to have a big amount of money in the bank. Great news! Not all the time. Because there are programs that proof of funds are not mandatory to process your application. It is expensive. False. We have options, and part of it is planning and goal setting. There is an age limit for a study permit. There is definitely no discrimination when it comes to learning new skills or studying a new course. The process is difficult. Not really, because the Visa Center is there for you every step of the way. How much is the cost of my application? The best thing for us to do is to ask the TVC consultants, wherein they will give us the comprehensive pricing scheme depending on the country that you would like to apply for, the program that you're eligible to take, and the type of visa that you prefer.
There are several Filipinos who thinks that immigration is not for them. Pero bago mo sabihin na hindi para sa iyo ang isang bagay, I think you should at least try and understand the process of immigration. Have to call the Visa Center right now. We offer processing of permanent residency and student visa applications for those who's moving to Australia, Canada, or New Zealand. They don't just tell you to go for it, they go with you through it. Starting from a very detailed assessment, processing of papers, up until you fulfill your immigration dreams. They offer a very flexible payment terms with non-expiry contracts and transferable applications. Marami na silang natulungang magtagumpay sa pangarap na mag-migrate. It's time to make yours happen right now.
Okay, so hello guys, good afternoon sa lahat ng mga viewers natin dito sa Philippines. Nandito po tayo ngayon live sa The Visa Center Office sa Cabiao, Nueva Ecija. Ayan, sa mga viewers natin dyan na taga dito or nasa malapit dito. Ayan po, good afternoon sa inyo lahat. And of course, I'm going to give you time guys para po ma-share sa mga kaibigan nyo, sa mga friends nyo online ang ating Facebook Live. Para po if you have questions and clarifications about becoming a student in Canada or you wanted to become a permanent resident doon, dali mo yung family mo, ito po yung Facebook Live ng The Visa Center para po mabigyan namin kayo ng kasagutan sa lahat ng mga questions na meron kayo syempre. And of course, we have a special guest today, and this is very special episode kasi nga we're very lucky that one of the approved student applicant natin is actually nandito sa office natin sa Cabiao, Nueva Ecija. Alright? So maririnig natin yung storya niya, bakit siya gusto mag-aral sa Canada, ayan, ano yung mga plans niya, ayan, so makakasama natin siya today. Kaya kung ako sa inyo po, if you are planning na, especially those who already availed our assessment and consultation, which is free, ayan, so pwede po kayong manood. And of course, one of our special guests, ang school representative natin later on, will be answering you guys, di ba, ano yung mga courses available, ano yung bago ngayon, di ba, sa Canada, at napakarami pang ibang mga student support na pwede nyo i-share. Kasi nga, again, we're very lucky to have a Filipino representative from Centennial College. Pero bago ang lahat, I'm going to share a couple of videos muna para sa mga viewers natin for you guys to have a little information what are the benefits if you become a student and become a permanent resident in Canada. So let's watch these two videos first.
Here are some of the amazing benefits of becoming an international student in Canada. Apart from having an internationally recognized qualification, you can work part-time during your study and full-time during semester breaks. Your partner can work unlimited hours as a holder of permanent work permit during your study. Apply for postgraduate work permit after your study and stay in Canada with your family. You may include kids in your application and they can study for free in public schools. As an international student, you gain extra points for your permanent residence application. You and your partner may qualify for permanent residence after only 1 year of full-time work experience. Enjoy the fantastic climate and quality of life in Canada. Know if you are qualified today. The Visa Center, shaping a better future. Here are the basic benefits of becoming a permanent resident in Canada. As a permanent resident, you get to work, study, or do business in Canada. Get access to their universal healthcare. You get the benefit of free education for children up to 18 years old and a highly subsidized secondary education. They also have the Canadian Child Tax benefit where you get support from the government for raising your children. Unemployment insurance of up to 65%. Social Security and age pension for your retirement. As a permanent resident, you also get to sponsor your family as a temporary or permanent resident. And of course, you have the luxury of traveling to and from Canada from the date that your visa has been granted. Experience the beauty of Canada as a permanent resident. And after accumulating years of living in Canada, you can apply for citizenship and hold a Canadian passport. Well, we all know that the Canadian passport is one of the most powerful passports in the world. Be our next successful client. The Visa Center, shaping a better future.
Okay, so we are back guys dito pa rin sa office syempre ng ating Cabiao branch. Ayan, kaya live na live tayo ngayon dito sa mga viewers natin dyan, sa mga bagong pasok lang. And please guys, acknowledge kung nasaan po kayo, write in our comment box. Mention po kung nasaan bansa kayo. So, acknowledge natin some more non-Filipino viewers na nanonood ngayon. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, thank you guys for tagging your friends and sharing us green heart. And from Odessa, Salvador, Gamponia. Ayan, sa lahat ng mga viewers. And guys, start po to write in the comment box if may mga questions kayo. This is our way, our window, and our door to everyone para po masagot namin yung mga katanungan nyo, especially if that's holding you back in applying, di ba? Sa inyong plans of becoming a student or becoming a permanent resident in Australia or in Canada naman. Ito na. So si John Lee Pinheiro is watching from Bahrain kung saan napakataas ang kailang conversion ng pera doon. Ma'am John Lee, share ko po ang aking bank account sa iyo. Nanghingi ng pera sa Bahrain, you know? Sayang kasi. But anyway guys, ito na ang pinakahihintay ng lahat. I'm very, very honored to be with one of our approved client na sumama sa ating Facebook Live ngayon. She's actually from, is it from Pampanga? Yeah, she's from Pampanga, and Pampanga is just a neighboring town of Nueva Ecija. So nandito siya ngayon, nagpakain siya. So kausapin natin siya. Miss Diana, join us sa Facebook Live. Ayan, palakpak naman tayo. Ayan. So we're very thankful. It's because ang featured school natin ngayon is actually Centennial College. So Miss Diana, question muna. Yung ikaw ba namili ng school, ano yung course ang kinuha mo, and why did you take that? And are you going to take that course?
Well, actually...
Na-surprise sa tanong mo, akala mo yung mga ano lang. Joke lang.
Bali, meron po akong friend from Centennial College. She just graduated this June. And she actually referred to me that school because she said it was good and she learned a lot. So, my course actually is Hotel Operations Management. It will be 2 years program. And yeah, I'm excited to study again.
Oo, di ba after how many years of working, yung let's say from college time up to now, ilang years yung pagitan nun?
Around 10 years.
Okay. Pero well, working is actually another form of learning, right? This is more of like a real life practical education. Oo, and guys, for your information para sa mga viewers po natin, si Miss Diana actually, nanggaling siya, o nag-start na kanyang application when she was still in Dubai. Right? And then umuwi siya dito, so tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang kanyang application. So that's actually one of the advantage of the Visa Center kasi nga Filipino-owned tayo, so ibig sabihin, umuwi man tayo sa Pilipinas, our branches here will going to take care of you. And since malapit lang naman ang Pampanga, kaya pwede siyang pumunta rito sa ating Cabiao office. Although we have Gapan, which I'm going to visit later on. Ayan, tumataas ang ating mga viewers dahil sa'yo. Okay, so since you are from Pampanga, hindi-expect ko na masarap magluto ang Kapampangan, correct?
Indeed po.
Seryoso? O masarap ka kumain?
Both?
So yun lang yun. Okay. So ito na lang, Miss Diana, share mo na lang yung experience mo no, nung pagpaprocess ng application dito sa The Visa Center, syempre sa tulong ng mga team. How was it? Ano yung naging process mo?
It was actually a smooth process. I didn't get a hard time in processing the documents that the Visa Center need from me. Actually, it was just less than 2 months.
Oh, okay.
When my consultant, which is Miss Eloisa,
Miss Eloisa who loves to wear green.
Exactly, yes.
Branding ng company. Tumatawa si Eloisa.
So it was just less than 2 months when my process, when my visa got approved. So I was so happy because, yeah, they helped me throughout the entire process. From consulting my maybe am I eligible to get this student pathway? Then yeah, I'm so excited.
Ayan, congratulations.
Thank you so much po.
Ayan, so she will be flying to Canada na by September. Ayan, so good luck sa mga plans mo doon with your family later on and kids.
Thank you so much.
Ayan, so yun guys, ang isang advantage of becoming a student kasi sa Canada, kahit nag-aaral ka lang doon, since you are allowed to work, pero you can also bring your family. This is the big difference of Australia, no? With Canada. Kasi po, sa Australia kasi, if you're going to bring your partner, your spouse, part-time lang yung category ng work nila. Not unless may mga higher, let's say, masteral, yun pwede parang open work permit. Pero for Canada kasi, your husband will going to work kasi full-time.
Yes.
So yun yung kagandahan nun. So, stand by sa mga viewers natin dyan, especially those who has families. Diba, gusto nyo nandun din magkasama mo yung husband mo. May kaya ka po sa malamig na season doon. Yay! 2 months siya magtitiis muna sa so then hahabol na lang. Kasi malamig kasi talaga sa Canada. So maganda po talaga, bring your partners doon sa Canada. And of course, the kids, they will enjoy yung mga benefits din ng pagiging students doon. So, Miss Diana, thank you for your time. Siguro, message mo na lang sa mga, baka may mga friends yung nanonood, may mga gusto pang pasalamatan ng mga sponsors. Yung concert mo, kailan ba yun? Sa Canada ba siya? Or... It's okay.
Canada po. Well, magpapa-thank you lang po paunang-una po sa The Visa Center. Sila po major reason why I got this chance and opportunity. And then my family who supported me financially and whatever documents that they provide me as well. So actually my husband is watching.
Oh, hello boss! Ayan!
So yeah, I'm encouraging you to start processing your applications here in the Visa Center because they're really into details. So that will definitely make your process smooth. Thank you very much po.
Thank you, Ms. Diana.
Thank you, Sir Julie.
Ayan. Alright, so see you soon. See you around. Pero yun po, she's flying to Canada na kasi recently. Thank you po. Okay. So yun guys, sa mga viewers natin dyan, eto ha, sa lahat po ng mga kababayan natin, yes, we are offering permanent residency to Canada. But then the fastest way kasi to enter Canada po talaga is to take this study pathway, no? So by being a student alone, marami na po ang pwedeng maitulong sa inyo. Okay, not only just for you to gain more points for your permanent residency later on, you can bring your family there, di ba? Makapag-work, and even later on, maybe yung husband ni Miss Diana will get that experience, di ba, na makakadagdag sa kanyang profile. Baka mauna pang maging permanent resident yon. Then yun yung kagandahan nun. Kaya syempre, good luck kay Miss Diana and of course, to her family. Ayan, sa mga viewers natin, standby kayo guys, kasi ito na. yung school mismo na kung saan doon graduate yung kaibigan niya, naging happy siya doon. Then Diana is also enrolled and actually going to Canada na. So Centennial College. Ayan. So makakasama natin in a short while. Magbabasa lang muna tayo ng ilang mga comments natin. So we have viewers also from Saudi Arabia. Ayan, si Desiree. Thank you so much. And of course, Mark Marasigan. Ayan, sa mga regular viewers natin dyan. Kumusta po? Good day sa TVC watching from Jeddah, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you for this seminar. Sir Rodel, please stand by po ha. Kasi it's going to be a very informative presentation ang makukuha natin from our special guest later on para malaman nyo ano yung mga courses, di ba? Yun ang importante. Because at the end of the day, yung course na mapipili nyo, it has to be something that you can actually use in the future, di ba? Not only just for you to be there and gain points or something. Okay? Sabi naman ni Jonali Pinero, okay lang po ba mag-process na ng papers while nag-iipon ng tuition and proof of funds for student visa, estimated like 1 year ipon? Yes, ma'am. Ito pong ang gandahan po sa The Visa Center. No? We have payment option na pwede yung pong gawin. At least, di ba, hindi yung tipong isang bagsakan ka lang, medyo matugo. So, you can actually start your application. Meron tayong payment options na pwede mong i-take. So, Miss Jonalie, if you are already with some of our consultant, balikan nyo na po yan. Start your applications now. Okay? And of course, to Lovely, watching from Oman. And ito, magandang question to from Mary Jane Baril. Are you accepting applicants from Singapore? And the answer is yes. Anyone po, anyone in this world, kahit nasa ibang bansa po kayo, not in UAE, not in Philippines, pwede po kayong pwede po kayong mag-apply. Okay? Kasi po, lahat po ng process naman natin from A to Z, pwede pong online applications lang. Online submissions lang. Okay? Hindi naman po kailangan talaga pumunta sa office natin. Ang dami nating applicants na-approve na never naman dumaan po sa office natin. Okay? Ang advantage lang, if you are just near, then why not visit, di ba? Para makita mo rin yung mga consultants and yung processing officers. Okay, saan po ba magandang school na papasukan sa Alberta, Canada? Dare Me. Ayan, Dare Me, please. We have our contact dito sa ating ticker. Ayan, pwede mo pong i-message dyan ng ating team. Ayan, and of course, si Jairo, good morning. And of course, we have viewers from Qatar. Si Annalyn Magbanwa, okay, from Doha, Qatar. Ayan, may mga viewers tayo from Saudi Arabia. And also, we have one from India, Sumish. Hello, Sumish. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, Doris, sabi niya, ang bata po, free ang education sa Canada. Well, more information, guys, stand by in the second half of our Facebook Live. Kasi makakasama natin ang isang magaling nating immigration officer, education and immigration consultant, si Miss Francis, para po sagutin ang inyong mga katanungan. So now, wag na nating patagalin. Ayan, makakasama na natin syempre ang ating special guest. Please guys, do charge your phone if you are watching on your phone. And kung nasa laptop man kayo, yan, mag-take note na po kayo ng mga questions nyo. I'd like to check if our special guest is ready. And sir, yan, I think he's ready na. So ito na guys, para sa mga viewers natin, he is the Philippine Marketing Representative, International Education, Fareast Asia. Ayan, walang iba syempre, dahil nakasama na natin siya before. We have Mr. Christian from Centennial College. Sir Ray, kumusta po?
Yeah, thank you very much for that very warm welcome. And hello everyone watching from all over the world. Maganda ko iba-iba talaga yung campus nila.
Okay, so sir, I'm sure everybody is excited na, no? Nakakatuwa lang kasi yung shinare kanina yung Miss Diana kasi nga, kumbaga yung friend niya na kapag-graduate na sa Centennial, actually nag-recommend sa kanya din to study din sa the same school. So now, I'm sure our viewers are excited to know more about the school, ano yung mga courses na ino-offer natin, and what are the student support na binibigay natin. So if our presentation is ready, ayun po, pwede natin
let me just share my screen. Ayan. Actually, it's nice that she mentioned that kasi marami talaga kaming student that are that were referred by their relative or their friends. And actually right now, I'm happy to announce that just for our January and May intake, we were able to successfully enroll over 900 new Filipino international students. And then
900, wow.
Over 900, yes. And this September, September is where we get 50 to 60% of our students. We have over 3,000 applications just waiting for their approvals. So we're really expecting roughly probably around 2,000 new Filipino international students for this year. Yeah.
That's a good number, no, to show that Filipino really trusted yung quality of education, and then ano yung after nila, di ba? After graduating sa
Yes.
Centennial College talaga.
Yes, and to further highlight that, let me just share my screen and let's first watch this short video about our Filipino international students currently studying or have graduated at Centennial. Actually, meron ditong story na a bit similar sa story kanina. Let's watch this.
Okay.
I'm a registered practical nurse here in Canada, but I also work part-time as a PSW, personal support worker. Centennial College has helped me in many ways. It has helped me improve my communication and my people skills as well. Staff and professors are really approachable. You can really feel their sincerity in helping the students and making each student succeed in life. I met a lot of people online. They're asking questions about how to get to Canada as a student. I am really happy that we have an office in Manila to cater those who are interested in coming here as a student. Canadians in general are very nice, friendly, and happy people. And also, people here just love to celebrate. And I think that's one way that Filipino people can relate to very much, because here, celebrations are everywhere.
I graduated from Community and Child Studies Foundations with honors, I'm proud to say. And now I am on my third semester of early childhood education program. Canada is a country that embraces diversity. Everybody's culture and tradition is being celebrated.
I'm currently working as a junior accountant in a tax accounting firm. I really recommend Centennial College as an institution here in Canada, especially in Toronto. They have a lot of facilities that can help you develop your skills, abilities, not just focus in studying. Actually, I had a hard time choosing for my program. They offered a lot of good programs that will make you experience way beyond your profession or way beyond your skills.
I've always wanted to study abroad. It has been my dream to come to Canada. I came to study at Centennial College because my sister came here and she got the job that she wanted with the help of Centennial College. While I was a student, I volunteered at the business school where I got to develop my skills and confidence and developed a good relationship with my teachers. I also got to work with the field placement officer at the business school. We were able to create the field placement app for the students and employers to use throughout their field placement journey. I have gained so much confidence with myself, and I got a job from my placement, which is a part of my program here at Centennial College.
For those aspiring students, welcome to Canada and welcome to Centennial College.
I'm looking forward to seeing more Filipinos to come here, to get to live here, to study here, and make it their own home away from home.
Mga kababayan naming Filipino, we are encouraging you to come and visit Centennial College Makati office.
Ayan. So those were just some of our Filipino international students that was enrolled way back in 2019. So most of them are already, actually pretty much all of them are already graduates by now. And like I mentioned earlier, one of the student in the testimonial video mentioned that she went to Centennial because her sister also went to Centennial and found the job that she wanted with the help of Centennial, of course. And that's also the same thing that she experienced. And of course, what I also wanted to highlight in that video, you might notice that we really have a lot of facilities and learning laboratories for our students to use throughout their learning experience. If you notice the cafe and restaurant in the video, that's actually 100% operated by students enrolled in our culinary program. So throughout all of our programs, you can expect something like this that really gives our students a hands-on learning experience throughout their experience. Okay, so just a little bit more about Centennial. We are located in Ontario, which is also the home of one of the largest Filipino communities in Canada, and we're specifically located in Toronto. So Toronto is the business and financial capital of Canada. It's really where most people would go to if they're looking for better career and work opportunities. In fact, about half of the people living in Ontario are living just within the Greater Toronto area. And it was also reported by Statistics Canada back in November 2021. There's currently over 300,000 vacant jobs in Ontario alone. So, really, a city of many opportunities and a very lively one as well. It's also a 12-hour ride to New York, and which is the city that it's often most compared to. Okay. And even looking at rankings and indices online, you definitely always see Toronto making the list as one of the best places to live or one of the most livable cities. So if you look it up at Google, you'll definitely see a lot of good things about Toronto. Also, of course, while studying at Centennial and living in Toronto, it's going to be a very diverse cultural experience. Like I said, lots of Filipino students are already currently enrolled at Centennial, but still, we have over 13,000 international students enrolled coming from over 150 different countries. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. It's easy to be with fellow Filipinos, yet at the same time, it's also easy to be immersed in different cultures and learn more about people coming from different backgrounds, especially in the city of Toronto, since about half of the people living there are not born in Canada. Okay. And of course, there's a lot of opportunities as well when it comes to part-time work. We are a designated learning institution. So all of our full-time programs are eligible for a post-graduation work permit. And you can also work while you are studying. So you're allowed to work 20 hours per week during regular school dates, and of course full-time as well during your scheduled breaks. And if you're gonna be applying with your spouse, they can apply to work full-time under an open work permit as well. And another bonus I'll let you guys know is there's also a lot of opportunities inside of the campus. And if you manage to land those jobs, that's on top of the 20 hours that you have outside of the campus. Some of the jobs that's popular right now is applying as a tutor. So if you're doing good with your studies, use that, apply as a tutor. And I believe right now the rate is almost 16 Canadian dollars per hour. And you can work about 10 hours per week as a tutor. And of course, if you're having a hard time as a student, we provide free tutoring. So it kind of works both ways. We provide free tutors to students that's kind of having a hard time with some subjects. So that's 4 hours per week completely for free. And we pay those who are willing to apply as a tutor for the other students. Other jobs on campus would include student assistant, or you can also apply in our bookstore. So be sure to visit our employment services. They can hook you up, help you look for jobs inside or outside the campus, whether you're a new student or even or even an alumni. They can really help you whether it's a part-time job or full-time jobs. We have employment consultants there ready to help you. Okay. So these are our campuses. All of them are located within the Greater Toronto area. Our main campus is our Progress campus, which is the home of our School of Business, Hospitality, Tourism, and Culinary Arts, and some of our engineering and applied sciences programs as well. This is pretty much where we get about 50 to 60% of our students. So let's go through each campuses. So in the Progress campus, lots of fun facilities to work with. Like I said, this is where we have our own cafe and restaurant, event center, guest suites. Yeah, so lots of fun facilities for you depending on your program. It is also where we have our student residences. It's called Centennial Place, and you can visit the link I'm showing on the bottom right part of my screen if you want to really see the full floor plans. So you can opt to stay here very comfortably near our Progress campus. Just to give you an idea or a look inside, it's pretty much all the amenities that you get to enjoy. We have fully furnished rooms, mini grocery store, and lots of amenities for you to enjoy as well. If you're looking for accommodations outside of the campus, usually that's more affordable. We will give you some references as to where you can find places that you can stay in. What my favorite would be our own Facebook group, where you can freely post your own requirements, or if you're looking for something particular in an accommodation, be sure to join our international Facebook housing group so that you can see some of the amazing houses that are rooms that are available there. Okay. So in our Story Arts Center campus is where we have our creative programs. So programs in photography, film, fine arts, graphic design, or even on my screen, a sample work of one of our students enrolled in the digital visual effects program. So if you want to learn how to recreate the amazing visual effects that you see in your favorite movies, you can definitely enroll in that program. And likewise, tons of facilities to work with. We have a 16,500 square foot television studio, video, audio, and post-production facilities, and even a state-of-the-art newsroom with live broadcast capabilities. Okay. Next is our Ashtabula campus. That's a really amazing campus for our automotive programs or motive power technician programs. So it's where we have our School of Transportation. This used to be the home of our aviation and aerospace programs in the past, but now we have moved them to our newest campus, the Downsview campus. So it opened back in January 2019, and it's really where we have our aviation, all our aviation and aerospace programs. This is where we have one of our biggest classrooms as well, where you can fit an executive jet. So if you're looking for an aviation and aerospace program, feel free to enroll in our programs under this campus. Next would be our Morningside campus, where we have our School of Community and Health Studies. So lots of enrollments recently from this campus, but seats are limited. So I would advise you to apply as soon as you can, because we have really been receiving a lot of application for our healthcare programs, such as our personal support worker program, office administration health services, and even under the School of Community Studies, such as our early child education, has been very popular recently, especially in the Philippines. Okay. So we are also the oldest or the first publicly funded college in Ontario, and one of the largest as well. We currently have over 26,000 full-time students enrolled and over 19,000 part-time students enrolled as well. So over the years, we really reinvest everything in new facilities that the students can work with, the teaching and industry partnerships. In fact, next year, we plan to open a new campus near our progress, so be on the lookout for that as well. Okay, and just to give you an idea of some of our industry partners, you might be familiar with a few of them, such as Google, Samsung, and Ford. These are the companies helping us with the development of our programs and curriculums. And most of these companies are also reaching out to our employment services because they get our help as well when they need an employee or they have a job opening. They're looking for potential candidates, and of course, we're helping them find the right fit in their company. And most of those are definitely our students, since they're the ones who help develop the curriculum. And you can really expect a lot of amazing benefits if you reach out to our employment services. Okay. And even in the video earlier, they mentioned that they managed to land jobs in these companies who were also providing them field placements or co-ops. Okay, so it's sort of like an internship. Okay, so right now we have over 200 programs to choose from. Definitely recommend the help of Visa Center so that it's going to be easier for you to narrow down your choices and find a program that's going to give you one of the best chances in getting your study permit approved. But if you want to see the full details, they're all on our website. You can see the full curriculum there, tuition fee, and let me just give you an idea of some of our most popular programs. This was way back in January 2019, and as you probably heard, we have almost or more than doubled the enrollments from that year. So I really expect seats to be limited, and that you should apply as soon as you can. Next, these are our requirements. The Visa Center can help you with this as well. What I would like to highlight here is that we're already waiving the IELTS or English proficiency test if you studied in the Philippines. Just submit a medium of instruction letter from both your high school and your college, and we can already waive that requirement. We also don't have any application fees. And to receive the letter of acceptance, you can just opt to pay the initial deposit, which is only 2,650 Canadian dollars. With that, you can already start the visa application process. Tuition fee pretty much the same throughout all our programs. It's about 17 to 19,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year or 2 semesters. Whether it's certificate, diploma, or postgrad, it's pretty much the same, and an estimated fee amount is also on the website. Looking as well at the International Student Barometer, so it's this amazing survey for international student experience. This came from the responses of almost 4,600 international students currently enrolled on our campuses. And as you can see, they're pretty satisfied and happy with the faculty, the career services, the learning spaces, and 96% of them feel really engaged with their study. Like I said, it's a very hands-on, so it's very, very engaging. Even with the key performance indicators, which is a survey that's done by the government, we have consistently ranked as the #1 college in the Greater Toronto area for both student and employer satisfaction, meaning students are happy with the quality of education that they receive, and employers are also happy with the quality of students that we send their way. In fact, last year as well, we were ranked as the #1 college in Canada for paid research or internship. Okay, so that's one thing. That's one thing that's good to take note of as well. Okay. And also for the Philippines, I'm not sure if we have some applicants here for September still, but we have a partnership with Philippine Airlines. Just email your study permit approval and letter of acceptance to pr_corporate@pal.com.ph, and you will be eligible to receive a promo code that you can use to get a discount for your online booking. If you're traveling with your spouse or companions or dependents, just have them attach a proof of relationship, and we can include them in this promo. I'm still discussing as well if we can extend it for 2023 intakes. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for listening. So if you have any questions, I'll still be here as well.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. RC, ayan, ang ano ng nickname ni Sir RC. Okay,
Yes,
ayan, para sa mga viewers natin. Para sa mga viewers natin, ito na guys yung time nyo to ask questions. Ayan, although alam naman natin lagi ang presentation ni Sir Ray Christian is always informative. Nakita natin yung campuses na shinare niya kanina ng school. Nakakatuwa lang while nagpe-present kanina si Sir Ray, is pinag-uusapan namin ni Miss Diana, saan campus ka dyan? Yung ganun. So, nakakatuwa lang na she is actually validating now na ito yung mga itsura ng mga campuses na pwede niyang puntahan if ever. So, ito na, basa na tayo ng ilang mga comments muna natin sa mga viewers natin dyan. So, we have here, ayan, so sabi ni John Ali, meron po for ECE course, how much ang tuition? So, Sir Christian, any related course sa ECE ba na available from Centennial?
Yes, early child education. We do have a 2-year program. Tuition fee is around 17,000 Canadian dollars. The good thing about our early childhood education program is we have our own childcare center. So if you look at the video in YouTube, it's very engaging, very fun program, and very in demand as of the moment. So you have to pay the first semester in full. I forgot to mention that in the video. Some very in-demand programs require you to pay the first sem in full to receive your letter of acceptance.
Ayan. So, nasagot na natin yan, Ma'am John Lee. And actually, may follow-up question pa siya. Need to be a first term to get LOA.
Yes, for that program. But for the rest, aside from the aviation and early child education program, just the initial deposit of 2,650 Canadian dollars would be enough for us to give you a letter of acceptance and start your visa application.
Okay. Pero sir, question, when is the next available ng mga intakes pa? I'm sure some of our viewers kasi po they are actually invited by the consultants na. So ibig sabihin, makapag-assessment na sila and they are really interested to study in Canada. So if ever, kailan yung next available intake? Kasi alam ko si Diana kasi is September. So ano yung video okay pa?
Well, right now we just started for our January intake. So we have 3 intakes. That's January, May, and September. Although most of the programs are really offered during September. January, we still usually have those, but some very specific programs are just available in September. And the least that we have programs in is our May intake. Usually just our engineering, hospitality, and business programs are available during May. But just be sure to look up the website. You'll see the program availability of all of our programs there as well.
And also additional siguro tips para sa mga viewers natin. Guys, you have to enroll as early as possible na para at least hindi lalo matagalan.
Baka maunahan kayo ng seat sa iba. Especially right now, for winter pa lang, we already have 1,000 pending applications. So, paunahan talaga ngayon.
So, naman po, walang issue if you enrolled earlier. Ang issue lang kapag yung late ka na nag-enroll, baka mamaya puno na yung slot. So,
And so para rin hindi sila masyadong ninenervyos when it comes to waiting for their visas. Kasi the earlier you apply, the earlier you receive your visa.
They have
Kasi
enough
baka
time to
mamaya,
prepare yung mga documents.
oo, baka kasi minsan yung iba as in few days before mag-start yung class, tsaka lang nila na-receive yung visas. So medyo natataranda na sila, mag-register pa sila for classes and everything, prepare for their flights. And yeah, the earlier the better.
Okay, so this is a common question sa lahat ng mga viewers natin, especially kapag student. Basically, how much do they need to prepare ba? Let's say, katulad kanina, binanggit mo around 2,000 Canadian dollar lang for them para magkaroon ng LOA, a letter of acceptance. Pero yung in total po, para lang ma-start nila yung kasi makapagsabi natin enrolled na sila sa Centennial College.
Well, they also have to settle the first semester.
Of course.
Well, just to start the visa application, kahit yung initial deposit lang, which is 2,650. But a few months before the intake starts, you have to settle your first semester tuition fee, which is usually around 60% of the amount indicated in your letter of acceptance. And then once you settle that, you can already register for classes and build your timetable or your schedule.
Okay. All right. So ito, we have another question from Annalyn Magbanwa. So nag-aral po ako ng caregiver, pero wala po akong NC2. Pwede ba mag-aral ng NC2 at magkano?
Well, for us, I think the closest program we can offer is our personal support worker program. And you can pretty much already qualify for it if you have finished K-12 or all curriculum plus at least 2 years in college or university. So that's pretty much the minimum requirement. Once you have that, you're pretty much qualified for most of our post-secondary programs.
Okay, thank you. And ito naman, we have a question from Sakesh. Hi po, I'm in Bahrain and I want to study caregiver. How much ang magagastos to process? So ang dami kasi mga kababayan natin, Sir Christian, no, na mga nasa caregiver.
Yes. And actually yung naging very popular namin na program, personal support worker and office administration-health services. Hundreds of Filipinos are enrolling in this programs, and tuition fee, like I said,
is actually, let's say, most of them kasi has experience na that will help them to, let's say, para mas ma-qualify sila yung sa kanilang application.
Well, usually the experience will help if you're applying for a postgraduate certificate or postgraduate diploma, because we usually look at at least 2 years of relevant work experience. So if you already have your bachelor's and have 2 years of relevant work experience in the program you're applying for, you're most likely going to get qualified for our post-secondary programs. Postgraduate certificate programs, yeah.
Okay, ito very interesting question kasi nararamdaman ko talaga she's really interested. Norbia, Sir, if I plan to parang yung intake on September 2023, okay, which is next year, when po ako mag-start ng application?
Yeah, we recommend starting your application at least 6 to 8 months before the intake starts. But the earlier you submit, the better. The reason why I say 6 to 8 months before the intake starts is because right now, our team is not yet processing for September 2023. They're still focusing on releasing the offer letters for winter. Next would be around October, they would start for May. And then usually around December or January, they will start processing for September. Yeah.
Okay, kasi parang this is too early kasi since next year pa, parang baka may changes.
But it's good that you're already collecting your documents and everything. Yeah.
Pero guys, ulitin natin yung mga viewers po natin. You can actually start your application as early as possible kasi that's also will give you time to to prepare yung mga documents na kailangan i-suggest sa inyo ng the visa center. At least hindi tayo, especially yung mga OFW, we are busy working, di ba? This is also the advantage na mayroong the visa center because parang nagkaroon kayo ng personal assistant, personal secretary doing things for you in your behalf while you are doing your job, di ba, sa abroad. So, if you are ready, anytime po, mas maganda. Okay. Now, we have question from Rodel. Wala po bang agriculture or entomology related program, Sir Christian?
I think we don't have a specific agriculture program, but the closest I can recommend you, let me just open our list of programs. Yeah. We do have some environmental technician or technology program, or energy systems engineering technician or technology. I think that's the closest pretty much that we can offer, since we're located as well in Toronto. That's why we don't really offer that many agriculture programs. So we try to adapt as well to the city or province where we are located in. And that's what we base on the programs that we are going to be offering.
Okay. All right. So ito naman, question from Desiree. Is it possible to enroll caregiver even your current work is BPO? No, mas specific yung questions para for other viewers na rin. So,
Yes.
sir, do you really suggest ba na kailangan yung course na kukunin ko sa Centennial College should be something that I have a background, or how about kapag wala but I'm really interested in taking that
Yes.
specific course?
That's actually a very good question. So based on our experience, you usually have a chance to get a study permit approval if you apply for a program that's related to your educational background, work background, or a business that you or your family may have. So that's based on our experience. As long as it's related to that, for example, her background is caregiver, pero meron siyang business na bakery, she can take our baking programs. As long as she attached the right documents, it has a good chance of getting approved. So that's our recommendation. But you can pretty much enroll in any program since as long as you meet the academic requirements. We just give that tip, a chance for the visa approval.
I agree. So of course, guys, it has to have a valid reason why are you going to take this course. You have to have a very good intention, di ba? Bakit yan ang kukunin mo course? Okay, ayan, maraming salamat. Ang dami nating mga questions ngayon. No? So we have from Dear Me, posible po ba makredit mga nakuha kong major subjects dyan sa school, sir? As nursing student. I think ang tinutukoy niya, let's say parang she's still studying right now. Kung hindi pa siya tapos, pero kukuha siya ng same course, for example, sa Centennial College, nakakredit ba yun? Considering that Philippine education system compared to Canada is different. I mean, lalo na pag yung lalo na yung mga old.
Yes, correct.
Old ones.
Actually, we will give you a link for the credit application for credit transfers, but just setting your expectation, usually only 1, 2, or 3 subjects are often credited. Kaya most of the time, hindi. Instead, what I would recommend, if you have that educational background and work experience, you might want to consider applying for a fast track or postgraduate certificate instead. For fast track, for example, a program will be shortened into, it will be deducted 1 year. You enroll in a 3-year program, it becomes a 2-year program. A 2-year program becomes a 1-year program. And I think in this way, it helps you with, it doesn't necessarily credit the units, but it helps you take advantage of your work experience and your educational background already. Similar with postgraduate certificates, it also requires at least 2 years of relevant work experience.
Okay, so this is one is age concern, no? Si Emmy. I'm turning 54 this September and I'm graduate of business administration. I'm currently in Dubai. Pwede pa ba ako? Yeah, so about age limit, meron po ba tayong ganong mga considerations dyan, Sir Christian?
Yeah, I believe we have received even more mature applicants. Age is really not an issue with our school. No matter your age, you can still, like mentioned by the Visa Center video earlier, no matter your age, you can still, there's no limit to learning more or expanding your skill sets. So that's definitely fine for the school application. In the visa application, you just have to really explain well why you still want to study. And if you can do that, most of the time, we still get the approvals for our students.
Yes, and of course, that's one of the advantages of being assisted by the Visa Center kasi nga, doon po ang malaking tulong ng the Visa Center sa inyo to give you a support when it comes to justifying your purpose of studying. Yeah. Ito, may question tayo, no IELTS po ba? Late kasi ako nakapasa. Yun nga, as a student, ano naman natin na there are some schools nire-require pa rin ng IELTS, but how about for Canadian, for Centennial College, for Filipinos, sir? Sir Christian?
Yes. Waive yung IELTS for student who studied in the Philippines. Even if you're not Filipino, basta sa Pinas ka nag-aral, waive, just submit a medium instruction letter.
Oh, that's good to know, ha? Na kahit non-Filipino, basta graduated in the Philippines, waive sa kanila ang IELTS.
Correct.
Good. Okay, so we have a couple of questions na lang. Mas malaki po ba tuition fee as nursing student dyan sa Centennial College?
Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same throughout all our programs and tuition fee, 17 to 19,000. I believe most Ontario colleges would have, or public Ontario colleges would usually have the same tuition fee around that range.
Pero kasi ako, aside from discussing about tuition fee, ang advantage lang talaga of you, those who are watching right now, especially if you have kids or if you have spouse na, no, or family, yung benefits of becoming a student doon, you can actually have your partner na nagtatrabaho while you are studying. And then also, since student ka, you are also allowed to work part-time. So maganda yan. Okay, ito question from Big Man. Do you offer Australia? Yes, we do. Please message us. Our contact number is in our ticker. Yan, para someone can help you with Australia. I'm planning to take IT pathways. Where can I start my application? Miss Bell, ayan. So you can start by contacting us in our contact details below. Message us on WhatsApp, or if you have a ready resume, please send that sa aming email na info@visacenter.ae. Okay, so question dito from sorry, hindi ko natin na-click. Hindi siya lumalabas. Ang bata po ba libre tuition fee sa Canada? Question. So that's a very good question, Sir Christian.
Yeah.
Let's say si mother or si father nag-aaral doon, then they wanted to bring the kids. As a student ba, allowed na yung mga kids na makapag-avail ng free education?
Yes. They can apply for an open study permit and free siya sa public schools until K-12. Until grade 12. Yeah.
That's good. Ayun. So, lalo na guys, pataas ng tuition ng mga kids dito sa ibang bansa. So, take advantage of that while you are studying in Canada. Okay, Norbia. Sir, I'm done with my ECA. Report from CES. I got my 3 years bachelor degree as a nurse. I plan to intake po ng September. Ano po mga recommend mo na mas fit sa course ko?
Well, for September this year, medyo mahirap na kasi mostly closed na yung programs. But for next year, we have a lot of options. Usually, students with nursing backgrounds would take, well, number one, if you want a 1-year program, personal support worker. Number 2 would be office administration / health services. Actually, usually nag-take nun are students with health backgrounds pero hindi nila na-practice. So, usually, yun yung kinukuha nila, office administration / health services. Meron din tayong pharmacy technician, recreation and leisure. Si recreation and leisure is a bit more leaning towards gerontology or sa mga retirement homes usually ang mga nagiging work. Meron din tayong nutrition and food service management, massage therapy, and even healthcare environmental services management. Fitness and health promotion na din. So lots of options usually under this school ang ina-applyan ng mga students namin with nursing or health backgrounds.
Now, sa mga late tuners natin, I recommend guys, right after our Facebook Live, you can actually watch the live, no? Pwede nyo na pong iusod doon sa start ng presentation ni Sir Christian para makita nyo yung lahat ng parang list of courses na ino-offer nila. And if you have confusion po or more clarification, feel free to contact us kasi nga, syempre, Sir Christian from Centennial College is our school partner, so we can directly not collaborate, let's say discuss po no ano yung mga kailanganin nyo. Kasi at the end of the day, syempre whatever your plans, di ba, yun muna yung i-consider natin. Then, pero whatever man yung next plan naman, that you have to like reconsider other things. Kasi there are some Filipino, yes, they really wanted to just study in Canada, but kung iba may mga plano na talagang later on, how about, di ba, they're going to apply for permanent residency. So malalaman natin kung may mga PGWP po yan o ano yun. So our team sa Visa Center, we're going to help you with that topic po during our free assessment and consultation. So ulitin lang natin, guys, please save our contact number, avail our free digital assessment and consultation para po matulungan namin kayo. Ano yung course ang po pwede sa inyo, di ba? Kailan kayo pwede mag-enroll, and then how much ang kailangan yung i-prepare, and what else? Ano yung next na intake na pwede pang available. So, communicate natin lahat dyan kay Sir Christian. So, ito kay Raymond Salo nagtatanong paano daw mag-apply to Canada. So, Sir Raymond, ayan, message lang po kami para po matulungan namin kayo. Okay, so Sir Christian, I think we have a very good presentation na kanina, of course. And then thank you so much for answering yung ilang mga practical questions from our viewers. It's really such a big help para sa ating Facebook Live. So, any words, sir, para sa mga kababayan na lang natin na mga humabol ngayon na maybe are looking for a school and please say something about Centennial College na bakit dyan sila dapat nag-aral.
Yeah, so thank you, of course, everyone, for watching in. If you arrive a bit late, like Judy said, be sure to watch your replay. You really learn a lot about the college. You learn why we've been the #1 choice of Filipino international students for consecutive years now. And of course, when you do start your application, please start it with the Visa Center. I really recommend our students to apply with one of our partners so that they have better chances of getting your study permit approved. And the good thing about that as well, you'll be saving a lot of time and money rather than risking it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And I hope to have you again in our next Facebook Live or upcoming Facebook Live. Bye. Thank you, sir.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so yan guys, ang ating school partner. Ayan, we have Christian from Centennial College. So malaking tulong